Hello again. Just a video here to show why I got into this when I did. This is euro dollar, and what I was watching was for the open this morning. What do we have? Yeah, so I saw all this happening here, the stuff there, and it didn't really tell me what was going to happen. There's a break here. You see this compression, and it comes down here and then pops up, breaks this, and kind of comes into what is sort of compression there. But that's kind of an indication that things might go higher. Just that it broke this this point here. Also, this is higher than there, so you know it's things are looking upwards. And also, if I zoom out, we have these series of lows here, which we made a new high there, and came back down into there. So it didn't go below this point, or obviously these. So I thought this kind of a bit of a bullish sentiment there. So what I thought might happen on the open, or London Open anyway, this morning. Seeing all this happening here, I thought there might be a fake out down here to pick up more orders for a push upwards, and that's what happened. So I entered after I saw that, and yeah, so it went into. I thought it might go down to just this point here. Put the cursor on, so I thought it's going along this line. I thought it might fake out into there. But because it had already been down into it here, I thought, well, maybe it will next area down, which is just in there. And I didn't set an entry there or get an entry there. I watched for something happening when it got back down there. But you see also in here there's this level, and it got broken there. But also this is a kind of a new high there, so you got to take into consideration that this is the kind of FTR. There's an FTR here, but this whole area basically it looks good for something to come into. So, but this is where it's broken, and it's got a little test there, and then anyway, so I wasn't quite sure what we would do, so I just waited, and I saw that it pinged off here, and I entered in there somewhere. I just hit the buy button, and that was that. And then when it came back up, so you had these areas here, these zones, which are, I think the top one is actually supply. So there's supply. I thought it might turn to demand, but it was it pushed through that, but it compressed as well. So sorry, I know I'm being a bit boring. So what actually happened in here was that you see this compression, and then it pops up and it leaves some demand in there, which is eaten up here, and then so that's kind of into the compression. And when it came back up there, this is where I exited there, and off it went. So this now, of course, is a high, low, high, low. I haven't looked to see what was going on here. It'd be nice if it had broken down below this and then comes back up, and this is a QM level there. But I would watch to see what happens when it gets there. So I put a line here to see where it come off, and went along here, and I don't know if this is valid at all, but it's just things that I look at. And you can see this is the compression, and got to the very top, and it broke into the compression. Well, really it was this point here, so that makes this area, so it breaks here like this. That makes this and it was fully tested, so that's why I wouldn't have anticipated a turn here, because after this, there's all this action in there. So I would have thought it would turn higher up, but it didn't. Anyway, so that's you see the line there in the blue, and when it came over here, that's where it turned. Anyway, I've bored myself now.